What is going on, guys? It's your boy CJR Sports, and today we're coming back to you with another NFL video. Before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already, hit the bell notifications. I make tons of videos every single day. People write articles, I make videos. I'm trying to come back to the modern era. I know a lot of people like to watch YouTube and videos and whatnot, and I think it's a faster way to understand the content, and you can get direct feedback if you leave something down in the comments. Now, let's get right into this NFL video. So the man on your screen, Scotty Miller. Some of you guys have heard of him, some of you guys haven't. If you're a Tampa Bay Bucs fan, or unfortunately a Green Bay Packers fan, you know a lot about Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller is a speedster. He's a speed receiver that Tom Brady really liked and had a lot of connection with. His first year in Tampa in 2020, in training camp and OTAs. And if you don't remember, right before halftime of the Green Bay Packers game, I believe in the NFC Championship, Tom Brady threw a deep ball with like 10 seconds left going into halftime. It's like a 50, 60-yard touchdown. And it was caught by the man of Scotty Miller. And that's really what his claim to fame was. And they went off, they won the Super Bowl that year. And then he went off and saying that he could beat Tyreek Hill in a 40-yard dash. I don't believe that happened. But now it seems like after all of this, Scotty Miller was on the IR last year, didn't play much, and he isn't even a lock to make the Week 1 starter. So with the addition of Russell Gage and Chris Godwin not being ruled out for Week 1, the start of the year, Miller isn't guaranteed a starting crowded Bucs depth chart. Miller just spent 2021 on the IR and rarely played when healthy, catching just 5 passes a year after topping 500 yards. The Bucs would save almost $1 million if they move on from Miller this preseason. So I gave you kind of Scotty Miller's come up as a Buccaneer. If Scotty Miller, they really need that speed. They have the deep threat in Mike Evans, Chris Godwin in the middle. They're looking for that third receiver. Is that going to be Russell Gage, Tyler Johnson, Brashad Perryman, Scotty Miller? So they have receivers. And it's sorry to Scotty Miller, but I know the report says that when healthy he wasn't even on the field. Yeah, because you had Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Brown. You're not starting over any of those three. Antonio Brown was still arguably one of a top 15, top 20 receiver. I mean, the Bucs had 3 top 15, top 20 receivers on their roster just a year ago. So yeah, it's hard for Scotty Miller, who all he really brings to the table is his speed, to play and get snaps over those 3. Yes, I absolutely agree. With Godwin definitely being not 100% for at least the first month to possibly 2 months. I mean, it's going to take some time before he gets back to game speed. And Russell Gage not really being that speed deep threat. Brashad Perryman can be. He can be. Is he going to be? He was easily a first-round bust that actually made his career back with the Bucs, and Jameis Winston went off, signed a multi-year deal with the Jets, got released, backed around from some teams, and then at the backhand of last year, he went back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a whole different quarterback in Tom Brady, and he got re-signed for this year. That doesn't mean that he's going to make the roster this year, but he was re-signed. And Scotty Miller. So you do have 2 deep threats. To me, it's going to come down to whoever Tom Brady prefers. Is he going to get more out of Scotty Miller, or is he going to get the more out of Brashad Perryman? I think Tyler Johnson is the receiver 4 on the team. Then I think it goes Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, Tyler Johnson, Brashad Perryman, Scotty Miller. It's going to be somewhere around there. But Tyler Johnson's the receiver 4. Then it's going to either be Brashad and Scotty, But I think the one thing that Scotty Miller has over Brashad Perryman is Scotty Miller does have special teams upside. They haven't played him there yet, but he does have the special teams upside where Brashad Perryman really doesn't. So if Scotty Miller wants to be able to make this Tampa Bay Bucs roster and not go somewhere else, he has to show in training camp in 2 weeks that he has the special team upside that a lot of us think he does. We saw in a video last year when he was on the jugs machine, he caught like 6 or 7 balls while holding the other balls when the jugs machine was throwing them like 50 yards in the air, practicing punt return. So he can do it. He just has to show it in training camp. And if he does, I think Brashad Perryman's the one that's going to get it and going to get cut, and not Scotty Miller. But ultimately, to me, it's going to come down to who has the special teams upside and whoever Tom Brady prefers throwing to. But guys, thank you so much for watching. These are the types of videos I'm going to record. So if you like these, make sure you subscribe and like this video. It helps with the it just helps me get my channel out there and this video out there to show to more people. And it's your boy CJR Sports, and I'm out. Peace, guys.